Hi, Cheyenne. It's Bronson Pinchot. Boy, I've just done a series of these, little cameos, and it's the first time anybody's actually asked me anything about anybody other than Balky. So I will tell you, let me see, Craig Toomey. There's so many funny stories about that. One of them was that when I was getting into makeup the first time, we shot it out of sequence. So the very first time they made me up as the character was a scene that took place late in the episode, the movie. So I already had the blood all over me, and the way they did blood in those days, maybe they still do it now. It's disgusting to even think about. It was so hot in Maine, but they made the blood by mixing red color with Caro syrup, so it was still glisten. Ugh, Caro syrup all over my face and head in that 100-degree humid heat. So they're putting it on, and I'm getting a little antsy and cranky, and I was nervous because it was my first day. Somebody's making noise out in the hallway, a lot of noise. So I said, in maybe not the most patient or compassionate or perfect voice ever, I said, "Hey, can we get it quiet in the hallway, or can somebody close the door, please?" And then it got quiet, and this voice said, "I'm really sorry." And I said, "Oh, it's okay." And then there was giggling, and I turned around, and it was Stephen King. Stephen King was the one making noise in the hallway. Anyway, he was very funny, of course. And speaking of funny, let's see. Did I read the script beforehand? Yes, I did. The biggest mistake I made was that I read the book, which I will not ever make this mistake again. I based my characterization on the book, where the character is so nuts, he actually literally has flecks of foam on his mouth, and he's drenched in, sweat, and I think even there might even have been some reference to like pee, like the stench of pee or whatever. He was full out nuts, nutty nuts, foam on the mouth nuts. And my feeling then was that I should bring that forward into the movie, but I was alone in that. And nowadays I would look around me and I would adjust what I was doing for the style, because it was a noble thing to do as a younger actor, but I'm not sure it was the wisest choice, because I was at a 10 of craziness, which is what he is in the book, and maybe a 6 would have. But anyway, I did it. There's no point crying over spilt milk. We shot his death scene the first. Oh, I didn't even know the character yet. I like to ease into it. So there I am on the tarmac on this blazing hot asphalt, and the director's on a ladder above me so he can get the right angle. And he's saying, "Look at my hand. My hand is the Langoliers, and you just look at my hand, and that's the monster's eating you. Okay, ready? Action! Chomp, 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 chomp." And I was like, isn't he going to do some amazing thing to help me get into character? I don't know what I finally did. But anyway, later on when I was tied up on the floor doing the long speech about whatever, the Langoliers, actually, the famous speech, I said to him, "Hey, you're not going to hang me out to dry like you did before and not like help me get into character, are you?" And he said, "Oh, no, I'm not going to leave you out to dry." And right before I did the speech, he kicked me as hard as he could in the ribs, which is why if you look at that piece of footage, as I start talking, I go, It's not for the faint of heart. Lots of love to you.